Somebody sent me this quiz and said, it is designed to mess with your memory. Getting more than 75% will be difficult. I like quizzes that are supposed to be difficult. So I'm gonna try my best to get more than 75%. That is the bar for today's video. And if I don't get more than 75%, nothing really happens. I'm being honest with you. I ain't got nothing to give away. Just nothing happens. You just say, oh, Kenny, you called an L. Have these players play together? 3. So there's 2 different versions of this one. I would love to play the other 2 if this one goes well. Now, y'all know I do fairly well on the dribbles and all of the things where you got to connect NBA players through teammates. I do fairly well. So maybe this is going to go well. Let's see. Starting off with JJ Redick and Tobias Harris. No, they never played together. Yes, in Philly. They 100% played together in Philly. But did they play together with the Clippers? I think Tobias was already gone by the time JJ got there. But I do believe at the end of JJ's Orlando tenure, he crossed paths. So I think it's the 2, Orlando and Philadelphia. Correct, 1 for 1. Middle or piece of Shaq? Absolutely not. Never did. Andre Miller and LeBron. Ooh. I don't believe so. But if it is true, I can I'm going to say no. 3 for 3. Kyle Lowry and Yao Ming. Kyle Lowry. So this is the way I'm thinking about it. If they did play together, where would it have been? And it would have been, of course, in Houston. And Kyle Lowry played in Houston at the end of Yao's career? Is that right? I'm going to say no, they never crossed. Go with your gut. All right, done. Go with your gut every single time. Iggy absolutely did not play with Dikembe. Dikembe was long gone by that time. Nate Robinson and Carmelo. No, they never did. Yes, in OKC. I know for sure Nate Robinson didn't play in OKC at the time Carmelo was there. That's a fact. But did they play together in Denver? Did Nate Robinson ever play for? I think he did play for Denver. And I know he did play for New York, but I don't think Carmelo was there. So it's really either yes in Denver or no. I have like maybe very, very vague memories of Nate Robinson in Denver. But so vague that I don't feel confident in it. So I'm going to say no, they never did. And I will be correct. What is that? 6 for 7? 5 for 4? I don't know. I don't even know. James Johnson and Kevin Garnett. Where would they ever have played together? It would have had to be Minnesota? I'm going to say no. Okay, yeah. I couldn't see that at all. Jackson Hayes and Anthony Davis. Yes, in LA. No, never. Yes, in New Orleans, but we know that's not it. We know that's not it. It's between this and that. I don't think they played together in New Orleans. I actually think that Jackson Hayes got drafted shortly after Anthony Davis was already traded. Boom, I'm doing perfect. Patty Mills and Juwan Howard. Where would this have been if it did happen? That's what's making me think no. Patty Mills and Juwan Howard. Absolutely not. Where did Juwan Howard and Patty Mills play together? I have no idea. All right. Ricky Rubin and Donovan Mitchell have played together in 2 spots. That's easy. That's a layup. Drummond and Chris Middleton. Yes, Chris Middleton, before he was traded to the Bucks, he played for the Pistons, and of course Drummond was there. Monty Morris and Bones Highland. No, they didn't. They did? It's Denver, obviously. But I thought Monte was gone the rookie season of Bones, but I guess not. David Lee and David West. And people thinking like, oh, they must have played on the Warriors together. No, they didn't. Easy. Terry Rozier and Paul Pierce. No way they cross paths, right? No way. Yeah, okay, so that's... these are... Because I know that they're supposed to be difficult, I'm overthinking it. I think that's what's happening right now. I'm overthinking it because they told me this is supposed to be difficult. KD and Rashad Lewis. So the idea is them playing together in Seattle. That's really what the question is. Did they play together in Seattle? My gut is saying no, and you go with your gut here. Yeah. Tony Parker, Frank Kaminsky, yes. Charlotte Hornets, easy. LaMarcus and Tim Duncan, yes. San Antonio Spurs, easy. Jimmy Butler, Rajon Rondo, yes. Chicago Bulls. Joel Embiid, Mark Carter Williams, no. Oh, I'm on a hot streak. Darren Williams, Joe Ingles, no. What? Which of the following teams did Ish Smith and Joe Smith not both play for? Okay. At some point. Not both play for at some point. I'm misunderstanding the question. Okay. Which of the following teams did Ish Smith and Joe Smith not both play? What? I can't comprehend. Which of the following teams did Ish Smith and Joe Smith not both play for at some point? Okay, understood. I had to break it down. Milwaukee, cross it off. Warriors cross it off. Did they both play in Denver? I don't know if Joe Smith played for the Wizards. These are two of the biggest journeymen in the history of basketball, by the way. So it could be, honestly, any of them. I'm going to say Denver. Go with the gut. That's the second time. Yes, Lakers. That was the second time that I did not go with my gut when I should have went with my gut. Paul George and Monte Ellis, 100% Pacers. Ewing and Marcus Camby. Right now I have 19 out of 31. That's over 50%, but the question was 75%. I got 8 questions. Let me lock in for these 8 questions to try to guarantee these things. Oh wait, no, I got 19 out of 24. I'm bodying this right now. I'm tripping. I ain't gotta take my time. I can speed through these. I'm doing great. Patrick Ewing and Marcus Camby. Would it have been with the Raptors? Yes. Okay. George Hill and Kawhi Leonard got traded for each other, so they never shared a locker room. Chauncey Billups and Tracy McGrady. Now, I know for sure that T-Mac did end up playing. He did end up playing for the Pistons. But was Chauncey still around? That had to be the end of the 2009, 2010 or something. Was Chauncey still around? Like, Chauncey obviously went through where he was a Celtic before everything, and then after his Pistons time was over, he went other places. Then he came back to the Pistons. Now, when he did come back to the Pistons, was he teammates with T-Mac? I'm going to say no. I feel like the timeline's too stretched. And it was yes. Okay. Isaiah Thomas and Devin Booker. Ooh, Isaiah Thomas and Devin Booker. The only reason, I don't think so, but I'm kind of questioning it. It would have had to have been rookie Devin Booker. I'm going to say no. Okay, cool. Dennis Schroeder and Josh Smith, did they ever play on the Hawks together? That's this question. Did they ever play on the Hawks together? You know what? I was watching a Hawks game, and Josh Smith was on the broadcast, and he was talking about how things were different and just see so many athletic people. I'm going to say no. I will be correct. Harden and Luis Scola. Ooh, you think about Houston. I feel pretty good about it, yes. And it's, don't fumble right now. Damian Lillard, Brandon Roy never crossed paths. Last question. Eric Gordon, Chris Paul. Is that Houston Rock? Because I know they got traded for each other. This is when Chris Paul ended up as a Clipper. But I think they both crossed paths in Houston, so I'm going to say yes, and I would be correct. I got an 81. Whoo! I barely got out of that with that 75. All right, which ones did nobody get right? Nate Robinson and Carmelo. I'm one of the few people to get that right. I also was not in that low percentile. Most people, where did Patty Mills and Juwan Howard? What did they play together? I have zero recollection of this. Portland, Patty Mills. Yo, I completely forgot. Where is he on this team? I completely forgot Patty Mills played in Portland. In my mind, is he started off as a Spur. I completely forgot about the 74 games of him playing in Portland. Wow. Is this new? I know they had this for Baseball Reference. Did they just start adding this? That's kind of cool. So I can pick on like Jamal Crawford and it'll say he was first in Six-Man of the Year 3 times. He was second 1 time. Oh, that's dope. All right. So the question was 75%. We got 81%. I take that as an absolute win. The link is in the description. You let me know how you did. Is there one I got wrong? So most people knew that Kyle Lowry and Yao Ming played together. I'm sorry. That's a piece of mind that I did not know I had. All right. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Leave a like, subscribe, all of that stuff.